Hey up, Rock God 2004, back with another video, and today I have a couple of video nasties to show you on 4K. I've also got some records, and I have got two really hard to get hold of, especially one of them, Iron Maiden records. One's an album, one's a single. It's the single that's the rare one. So I've got some other stuff as well, but let's get cracking and I'll show you what I've got, starting with the one that is on the video thumbnail. Zombie Flesh Eaters on 4K with that original video nasty artwork. How beautiful is that? So I haven't opened it, so I'm going to give it a, and I'll see you in a sec. Done. Right, now the top is purple, so it's obviously not that artwork on the inside, which is a shame, really, isn't it? But I do love that original video nasty artwork. They've stuck the strong uncut version on the outside. I would have rather have had it on the slip. So let's have a look. Oh, that's not what I was expecting. I thought it was different. I wondered if this is a different artwork to the regular release. Anyway, it's the eyeball scene. Looks very much. Could it be Graham Humphreys? I don't know. But I like that. Just play it on the back. So let's have a look what you get then. So there's the 4K. That's what I thought was on the sell-through one. Sell-through. It is really good artwork, man, but I like the original, so. Oh. So it's like a little arty postcardy thing in there. In fact, there's more than one. There's a few, but that one was a rogue. Didn't realise you got anything like this in this, actually, to be honest. Oh, the real one. I don't know why I keep showing you that because it's the same one on every one. And the last one is, it's that again, but it's the old classic zombie just coming out from underground. And then there's this. Oh, it's just an advert for Arrow. Become a member. So that's them. I want to put that on the top so it doesn't damage them. It is 4K only. You don't get a Blu Ray disc in. And it's kind of the video nasty hand on the new artwork, which is different. Do I keep that? Let's see what I'm hoping it's the video nasty artwork on the inside, but I bet it isn't. Oh man, it's Zombie 2. I'm going to leave it like that, I think. Yeah. I'm going to leave it as Zombie Flesh Eaters. I'm not going to turn it round. I'm not overly fussed on that. For me, that should have been one side for this edition. So really, all you've gone the extra for the exclusive is that outer bit, which is a bit disappointing, really. Oh, it's not just about a slipcover, is it? There's other shit. So then you get a poster. I bet you any money you don't get the original video nasty art on the poster either. Why? You don't. It's the newly commissioned one with the eyeball. And the Zombie 2 one, this is what's on the reverse of the sleeve artwork as well. So I'm keeping it the newly commissioned one. I'm very disappointed with that, you know, that it's not that artwork. These things never seem to fall back together exactly the same way. There we go. And lastly, we have a good old Arrow booklet. Contents. The shark bit. That's great, that scene. That's the zombie in New York on the boat. Eyeball. Eyeball's a good film. She passed away not so long ago, bless her. Mia Farrow's sister Tisa. Yeah, it's a lot of text with some photos as well. Don't need to go through the entire thing. You get the general idea. I love that shot with the Twin Towers in the background. Yeah. Nifty smelling book, as usual. So the booklet, the poster, and the actual 4K disc. And that amazing slipcover, which for me is the best part of the set. What the hell is wrong with you? Get in, that's it. So there you go, that's the Arrow web store exclusive artwork, but bear in mind you do only get the slipcover of Zombie Flesh Eaters. The second video nasty that I've got on 4K, I've been after this for absolutely ages. It's getting it with the slipcover, and I finally got it. I've probably paid for it what it was new, which is not bad really. I think I paid 30 quid, whereas normally when it's got the slipcover, people want 50, 60 quid for it. And it's a section 1, the Toolbox Murders. I've only ever seen this once because I got the Blu Ray. I remember really enjoying it, but I've never watched it again since, so I might watch this tonight. Really looking forward to watching this one again. She's an adult film star, Filthy Beast. I have seen some of her earlier work.
Disgusting, you filthy beast!
Anyway, let's see what you get. You get 2 discs, Blu-ray and 4K, and I'm sure that's the same Blu-ray as what it originally came out on its own. So if that's the case, that one won't have the 4K transfer. I'm not sure, I can't swear to it, but that's definitely the new one. I've never seen that artwork before, and it has got 4K on. And the discs, absolutely flawless. So I'm absolutely over the moon that I've got that. Yeah, again, Blu-ray, not a mark. I don't think it's even been watched. The 4K might have been, but I can't see any signs of. But that is a Blue Underground 4K I've been wanting for a long time. I do remember it being a very gritty, sleazy, very uncomfortable film. I do remember that. So I'm really, really looking forward to seeing this again. Some nice embossing on the slip as well, where it says the film title there, and the Blue Underground label on the back as well. And it's done on the sides. Really nice addition. So glad to have this. The Toolbox Murders. Right, I've just been and picked this one up, and I haven't opened it yet. Got this off Vinted, and I can't even remember what the hell it is. So I'm intrigued to find out. My memory is shocking, boys and girls. It really is. But I do. And you're always expecting something, but I hell remember what it was. It is a Blu Ray or something like that. Oh, yes. It's another video nasty. So that's 3. God, I forgot about this. Get it. I've only ever seen this once. And it was on YouTube, fully uncut. And it's never had another UK re-release. I can't remember whether this one's a section 2 or a section 3. But this one's very well acted. This is a German Blu-ray, and I'm just going to straighten that bloody cover that's come out of the top of it, because that really boils my urine. Yeah, I don't know whether this ever will get another release over here. I thought it would have been out by now. But this one is Death Weekend. This is a home invasion film. And the guy who leads the gang is actually quite a famous actor. He's in loads of stuff. He's in that film I keep saying with James Woods in, and Charles Durning, called The Choir Boys. He's in that. I can just never remember his bloody name. Where's me gigs? I'm back with Jack Duck once again, with, even though these were my latest glasses, I sat on them. So I brought the fucking arm again. I'm useless, man. I think I'm putting out my misery. Don Stroud. Chuck Schumacher, Richard Ayres, Kyle Edwards, Don Granberry. And it was written and directed by William Fruitt, who I have no idea who it is. It's weird because all the writing's in German, except on the front there. But it's a Lionsgate release. Or NSM if you're in Germany. This one's from 1976, this film. It does have revertible. What a bell end!
As you know, means friendship.
It does have reversible artwork. But not only does it sound like a kid's film. Party de Grauens. But yeah, it's also not the original artwork, so that's as close as we're going to get. The original video nasty artwork is actually on the disc. And I wish this had been the cover, but you know, I can't grumble. That was on the cover of the original video nasty. I do remember this being a little bit naughty in parts, mind. When they get into the like the home bit, he's horrible, Don Stroud. He's really horrible in it. I can see why it got put on the list. To be honest, this is more disturbing and violent than some of the Section 1 titles. They should have put this on and took Axe off, because that Axe, there's nothing offensive in it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to watching this one again. So there's another one off the list. Death Weekend. So the first Iron Maiden record that I got, which is not easy to find over here. It's just one of their regular albums, but it's an import version, and I've been after this for years. I missed out on one last year or the year before. I think they had it for £35 or 30, and I put an offer in for whichever it was, either 25 or 30. I went a fiver down, and then when I looked to check, somebody beat me to it and bought it. Gutted. Anyway, this one was up for £42, I think it was. So I thought, I'm going to do it. There was about 5 watching this. So I offered them 35, which is like what the original one I was going to pay for. And they accepted it. This, apart from a little split in the top, is near mint. It is beautiful. When you see these on eBay in Canada and America, they are absolutely wrecked 9 times out of 10, and they go for a lot more than this. So this is a Canadian pressing of Killers. The main reason I wanted this, there was 2, being a massive Maiden collector and fan, obviously. Unlike the UK one, this one actually has Twilight Zone on the album. It's after Killers and before Prodigal Son. So it's track 2, side 2. I'll take a little bit out of there, but just look at the condition of that sleeve. It's like brand new, apart from that at the top. Now, my first UK copy that I bought when I was 13-year-old, brand new from Boots, was like that. And then look at the spine. It's all very clear and very readable. Unbelievable. Over the moon with it. Look at this. The other reason I wanted it, as well as having Twilight Zone on, is it's on the Harvest label, and I always think that looks quite a novel thing to me. There's the Harvest logo there, below Maiden Killers. And the side one, look at that. Little bits of dust there, but there is not a finger mark or a scratch on it. It looks brand new. It looks like it's just come out the shop. And this looks so weird when you're not used to it. Side 2, Killers, Twilight Zone, then Prodigal Son, Purgatory, and Drift Away down there. And there's a tiny little track there, Twilight Zone, because it's only about 2.5 minutes long. But I've got to admit, it's one of my favourite Paul Di'Anno songs. I love it. Absolutely love it. And it was written by Steve Harris and Dave Murray, I believe. Yeah. So Dave Murray pulled a blinder with that one. And it came in one of these lovely static-free covers as well to protect it, because they don't get scratched when they're going in and out of them. The relief when I got this, I wanted this so bad. So that is the Canadian pressing. Doesn't matter if it was Canadian or American, except actually American's on capital. But I wouldn't have minded that one. But I love the Harvest logo. That's the Canadian pressing of Iron Maiden's Killers. Now this bad boy has just been delivered today, and I haven't opened it. This is the rare Iron Maiden single. I thought I was the only person who knew about this because it's a misprint. I've got the single on coloured vinyl, but this is a black vinyl version, and it's the only version that I know of, the black one, where you can get the misprinted label. I'll show you it. If you're a huge Maiden fan, chances are you're going to probably know what this is before I even open it, from what I've said, because it is a known thing. I thought I was the only one, and I'm sure when I bought this in 1981, I got that one because I'm sure I remember looking and thinking, that's not right. And I thought no more of it. Right, let's have a look. Well, he's well packed it, so I'm pleased about that. So he should for what I paid for the bloody thing. Put it this way, I've had to put it on Klarna. That's all I'm saying. But I found out about this for definite. It was about 6 years ago, and I've wanted it ever since. And it always goes for ridiculous money. Don't get me wrong, this wasn't cheap, but this is the cheapest one I've seen. So this is Iron Maiden's 7-inch single of Twilight Zone with Rothschild on the other side. It's a double A side. Yes, it's there. There you go. Let's have a look at the condition. Oh, wow, it's like new. Oh, man, that is gorgeous. Look at that. That's a 44-year-old single, that is. How good that looks. Right. Twilight Zone was recorded, I think it was during the Killers session, but I think they recorded it once the album was done, and the band produced it themselves, whereas Martin Birch produced the album. So on Twilight Zone there, it says produced by Iron Maiden. Now on the other side, it says produced by Martin Birch because it's off Killers. Not this one. It says produced by Iron Maiden, and it wasn't. I think EMI quickly seen their mistake and recalled what they could and changed it fast. So I don't know how many of these got out, but I've seen this go. I can't remember if it was 400 or 500 pound. I didn't pay anywhere near that much. Because I was going to bid on it thinking I was the only person who knew about it, and then it went for that much. I was like, you are joking me. They don't come up very often. I think this is the third one I've seen come up on eBay. And I finally got it, and I'm over the moon. Twilight Zone, produced by Iron Maiden, and Rothschild, produced by Iron Maiden. If you look at the other copies, like the one I've got, clear vinyl, red vinyl, it actually does say produced by Martin Birch. I think the worst condition thing on this, to be honest, is the sleeve. It's a bit tatty, but it's still not bad. I have seen worse. I don't know. I might see if I can see a cheap copy somewhere, you know, with a decent sleeve and swap it. See how it goes. Will that fit in there? Oh my God, it will. So it's going in there. I think, is it? It started to, then it got all funny. What? Oh, it's gone in. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Matron, disgusting.
So there we are, the white sleeves inside as well. And then he's very kindly put it in a 7-inch plastic sleeve as well. With cardboard. The cardboard will be coming out, no doubt. There we go. The misprinted and very rare Iron Maiden single Twilight Zone and Rothschild. The last few things I've got, I bought from a local record shop. It was my first time ever going in. It's called Regency Records in Stockton. And I did pre-order an album there, and he's had it now for about a month. I thought I'd best go and get it. So I went and got that, and I had a little look around when I was in. So the one I pre-ordered and I got is Duran Duran Greatest on double white vinyl. If you like the band and you don't know what's on it, there you go if you want to pause that. Unfortunately, I do think it's the very shortened version of Save a Prayer, which I'm not happy about. But you know. I mean, they're both exactly the same, so I'll just show you one. The covers are different, just different pictures like that, and the different track lists, because it is a double album. I'll just show you what the record actually looks like, or the record. There you go. You could originally only get this on CD, and they brought a DVD out of it with all their promo videos on as well. And I think it did eventually come out in like a double thing. You got the CD and the DVD together. This is the first ever release of this compilation album on vinyl. So I am over the moon to have that. Absolutely love Duran Duran. I went off them for years and sold all my stuff. Well, bitch still didn't pay me in full for it. I don't care, one of the things I sold now, it's worth a lot of money. It's like, looks like a sort of a shopping bag with Duran Duran on with all these 12-inch singles in. Although they're average for like stupid money, like a $5 or something, it goes for a lot of money. So that's Duran Duran Greatest on double white vinyl. And then I was looking through, and I found this. Now I do have this album, but this is a compilation, and it's a very, very good compilation. Just listen what's on this. You get All Night Long by Rainbow, Running Whiteface City Boy by Ian Gillan, which I do like, Breaking the Law, Judas Priest, Cat Scratch Fever, Ted Nugent, Make It Real, Scorpions, Race with the Devil, Girl School, and Dr. UFO. That's a cracking side one. Side 2 is AC/DC, Highway to Hell, White Snake, Ready and Willing, Iron Maiden, Running Free, Aerosmith, Sweet Emotion, Frank Marino and Mahogany Rush, You Got Living, Black Sabbath, Paranoid, and Motorhead, Bomber. That's a damn fine record, isn't it? Now, why did I want this one again? Because when I picked it up, I said, do me a favour. There's Maiden there. I said, could you play that? Just the Iron Maiden song, just the beginning for me, Running Free. And as soon as it kicked in, the drums, I thought, yeah, I want it. And he looked at me, he was like, well, you can just tell from that. And I said, yeah. So once I paid for it, I said to him, when this first come out, Running Free by Iron Maiden was the demo version. They pressed it with the demo version by accident. Now, it sounds like to me that it was recorded possibly during those sessions when they recorded the 2 songs for Metal the Mothers, which was Sanctuary and Wrathchild. It's the same drum. It's not Clyde Bay on the drums, and you can tell a mile off. So I bought it once because I was told that the original pressing had Axe Attack like that on the labels. So when I played it, it was the normal album version. I thought, well, I can't risk it. So I took this out. And Axe Attack was like that. And I was like, that's strange.
I'm not sure how to help you with that.
Bitch. And Axe Attack just wrote like that. So I thought, I wonder. And that's when I said, will you play it and put it on? It's the demo version. I was so excited. I tried to get him to knock money off because it was a tenner. Because there's 2 dirty, great big scratches there. You see him? But they're not deep. And he was like, no, it's only a tenner. So will I be going back there? I don't know. It was certainly no Sounded Out records, that's for sure. So yes, I am finally happy to have that. The correct version, well, actually the incorrect version, but that's what I wanted. Axe Attack. There is an Axe Attack Volume 2 as well that I'd like. So the final one, I've wanted this for years. This was released in 2007, and I got the CD. Because in 2007, I wasn't really asked about vinyl. I used to collect it years ago, and when I lost it all, I gave up. Then I started again, obviously. And I thought, oh, I'm going to look for this on vinyl. Yeah. It was a 90s record. Yeah, it goes for like £200-300. I'm paying that for that. And this band, I used to love them. They get on my tits now, but I still really do love some of their earlier stuff. And I love this album. And a lot of people say this is the worst thing they've ever done. I absolutely disagree. Anything they release now is the worst stuff they've ever done. So all these old albums by this band were getting re-releases, except for this. And it finally got announced a couple of months ago, and he had it. Stereophonics, Pull the Pin. What a record this is. I love it. It's a gatefold sleeve. I haven't took it out yet, but it's just like them 2 big pair of lips. I think they're a different colour though. But if you haven't heard the song Daisy Lane, it's beautiful. It's not a beautiful subject. It's like sort of a victim of knife crime. How it goes in the gangs in London and stuff. But it's a very mellow song. It's gorgeous. The first song, Soldiers Make Good Targets, that's a really good one. Can't remember past the book. It Means Nothing. I can't listen to that without crying. That came out as a single. I think it was a double A-side single with Bank Holiday Monday, which is also on there next. And I love that song. And Daisy Lane, Stone, that's another cracker. My Friends, that's a really good one. If I Could Lose You, that's a good one. Bright Red Star, can't remember. Lady Luck, Crush, and Drowning. Can't remember them ones, but this has got some cracking stuff on. Now, this says now V2 EMI. Because I know EMI have made a comeback, whether it's a totally different company, what I don't know, but it's back. I know Queen are on it, but Maiden aren't there now on Parlophone. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to listening to this because I haven't heard this for a long time, and it's such a cracking album. Stereophonics, Pull the Pin. I haven't showed you the record. In a Picture Sleeve. I like that lineup. That was the little... Oh, he was foreign. I can't remember what country he was from. But then they got another fella on guitar, and I think he left. And that new fella on guitar, I absolutely fucking hate him. He's horrible. Dead cocky looking. To be honest, Kelly Jones gets right on my tits now. Exciting labels. And that's it, really. There's some strange marks on the record, which I have had on other records. Can you see? I think what it is when it was in the factory, it's been picked up by hand, but with gloves. That's what it looks like. And it was sealed, totally sealed. But I have seen records marked like that before. It's weird. Whether if I got it professionally cleaned or if I bought a cleaner or something, maybe that might get rid of it. I don't know. But if you've never heard this record and you kind of like some of the stereophonic stuff, honestly, give it a go. You can get the CD now for a couple of quid anywhere, or you'll probably find it on YouTube or download it. But look out for those songs, especially Daisy Lane, Stone, It Means Nothing, and Bank Holiday Monday. What an album. Stereophonics, Pull the Pin. Well, there you go. That was a nice little mixed bag of stuff. I was going to do a video of its own for Zombie Flesh Eaters because I've had it 2 days now. I just can't be bothered. So I've done them all together now anyway. I hope you enjoyed that one. There's a little bit in there for everybody, I think. Dick. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, all 2 of you. It's very much appreciated. And to everybody who's subscribed, you're an absolute star. Thanks very much. I shall see you very soon, hopefully, on the next video. And until then, stay safe and you all take care of yourselves.
Oh,